Right, I'm not going to use active pause because it's rubbish, but this is the general gist of it. We're 13 miles out at 5,400 feet. The runway is somewhere behind us there. This is Sicily, so this is Mount Siracusa. And we're currently turning back towards the runway. I'm using VORs because it's a VOR approach. We're 12.5 DME and we're trying to follow the 257 radial, which is going to be somewhere about there, I guess. So we're just on the heading 250 now. There's the runway. Now we're a bit high basically. You can see by kind of the projection of the path, if I just kept going I would end up way too high. 13 miles to go. I go 230 degrees. I'm going to reset this one up at 257 so I've got a better picture there. Okay, there we go, we've got the VOR there. So I'm just going to look at that. Okay, still trying to save this madness. So this is a 257 radial, so it's a little bit wrong. The runway is actually 26, I think. We're on the radial, so that's good. I'm just going to keep going down at quite a descent rate. We've got 7 miles to go. We're at 3,000 feet. We should be at 2,000 feet at this point. The gear can come down. I'm going to put flaps free, and I'm going to increase the descent rate. Let's see if I'm just going to basically do a steep approach.
2,500.
So according to the chart, at this point we should be at 2,000. No, like a mile ago. So it might be okay in the end actually. Speed brake can go to armed. Oh, it looks absolutely fine. Absolutely. Flaps full now. Just take the final approach now. I can see the runway now, I can see the landing blocks, the aiming point as well. Got 900 feet per minute. You can just see the descent profile bug coming back in. Basically the descent profile assumed that because of the speed being at about 340 knots, we would do a massive arc to get back to the right waypoint, which would make the 44 miles between two waypoints, which is actually, they were actually only about 5 miles apart. So it calculated the descent given the extra 40 miles, which I don't actually have. Okay, auto brake low. Let's keep it pointing down. We've got 4 whites, so we are still too high. It's about 900 feet per minute just to recover that. 900 feet per minute seems to be working fine though. Catania traffic, Shamrock 256, short final, runway 25. I hope it's 25. We're on short final, we're going to come in with a bit too high energy because we're going to have a high angle of attack, a low angle of attack, sorry. So there's one above. Red. Just keep it going down at about 1,000 and the second red comes and reduce it to minimum 700 I suppose. Continue, it seems stable.
400.
Coming in over the beach club now.
300.
There's our second red. So keep it at 500.
200.
Reducing it to 700.
100.
That should be actually lower than that.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Touchdown. guy really going to go for the wrong end of the runway? Water brakes to idle, and then we're going to play chicken. So there's variable wind, so it can be from any direction. But the winds at our loft were around 260 degrees at 40 knots or so it made more sense for the initial approach to be coming from that direction, and in the lower area there's no real difference which way we go. Let's just go to the left of him here. Let's take one of these gates. Catania's got a very, very small stream here, but this is obviously being modelled as a humongous river. And there is photogrammetry for Catania, so you can see all of the mound buildings here. Quite nicely done. Nice to get away from the nasty weather in Munich this morning. It's still thinking it's snowing all over the place, so it's absolutely not. And even Meteo Blue has no snow data for Munich, so I'm really wondering what is Flight Simulator playing at. But even REX had snow reported, so maybe it was in the meta. But obviously there's no simulation for the fact that like snow landing on wet concrete doesn't settle. Let's connect the jetway power getting batteries. Lovely landing rate then. 92. Nice and smooth. Just before taxiway Echo, if we look on the Google map, maps.google.org or whatever it is, .com, google.at/maps I've got. Catania, South Park, Aeroporto di Catania. We have okay, that maybe was a bit illegal. There is only one block after the touchdown zone, so in the game, let's go and have a look, because I probably was outside the area. Free camera drone please, a bit of speed. Yes, so in Real Catania, you can see here we've got touchdown marker. We've got threshold, touchdown marker, 1, 2, 3, 4. In real life, the touchdown marker is more about here, where the pappies are, which makes sense. And then there's one more after that, which is about here. So basically, not good. But the game